Hey, bestie. Welcome back to the Rescue My Bookkeeping Business podcast. In today's episode is for every bookkeeper who's ever posted something online and immediately thought, "Oh, that sounds nothing like me," or "I have no idea what to say anymore." Or even worse, "Why is no one engaging with my stuff?" Let me guess. You've downloaded a bunch of content calendars, you've tried the plug and play templates, you've even copied a caption from someone you admire, and fingers crossed, it would land the same way. But deep down, you know it doesn't sound like you. And worse, it doesn't feel like something you would say. So you post it, cringe a little, or you delete it before hitting publish, or you ghost your own Instagram for another week because you just don't know how to show up without faking it. If that's you, this episode is your turning point because today we're talking about something that's stopping a lot of smart, talented bookkeepers from growing. Feeling invisible online, feeling fake when you try to promote yourself, and feeling completely disconnected from your own content. Sound familiar? If it does, it's okay because I've got you. And by the end of this episode, you'll know what's actually making you feel invisible. Spoiler alert, it's not your follower count. How to stand out online without feeling like you're selling your soul, how to completely market your business using your own voice, and how a personal GPT, yup, your very own AI tool, can help you show up consistently and confidently without the burnout. So let's dig in. Hey there, bookkeepers. Welcome to the Rescue My Bookkeeping Business podcast, your go-to resource for building a thriving and successful bookkeeping business. I'm Stephanie, your host and bookkeeper business bestie, here to guide you every step of the way. Each week, we'll dive into actionable tips, industry insights, real-world advice, and inspiring stories designed to help you work smarter, grow faster, and achieve the freedom and success you've been working toward. Plus, we'll have incredible guest interviews to help you take your bookkeeping business to the next level. Let's turn your big vision into your reality. It all starts here. Let's start with the truth. You don't feel invisible because your content sucks. You feel invisible because you're not showing up as yourself. And I get that because here's what I see all the time. Bookkeepers using safe templates that sound super professional but completely bland. Overthinking every word because they don't want to sound pushy or salesy. Waiting until they feel confident enough to post, but confidence never actually shows up. Comparing themselves to louder, flashier brands and wondering, what's the point? And when you do post, it doesn't feel like you. So you start doubting yourself. You start shrinking. You think, maybe I'm just not good at marketing. But here's the deal. You don't need to be louder. You just need to be clearer. Your dream clients aren't looking for the most polished corporate voice. They're looking for someone who feels real, relatable, trustworthy, like, oh my goodness, finally, someone who gets me. That connection doesn't happen when you sound like everyone else out there. It happens when you sound like you. So let's talk about finding your voice. Because if you've been relying on fill in the blank templates and wondering why nothing is landing, well, it's not your fault. Most templates are designed to work for everyone. But your clients, well, they don't want just everyone. They want you. Your brand voice isn't a logo. It's not your colors. It's not whether you use pink hearts or blue check marks. Your brand voice is how you make people feel when they read your words, the tone you speak in, the stories you share, the way you show up when you're not trying to sound professional. You're just being real. Here are 3 questions I want you to start using to reconnect with your voice. Think about, how do you talk to your best friend? Are you blunt, warm, funny, encouraging? Start writing content the way you'd explain something to her. What do your favorite clients say about you? Do they feel calm after a call with you? Do they love how straight to the point you are? Do they tell you, you make me feel like I can do this? Well, that's your voice. That's what you need to use. What are you actually passionate about? I'm not talking just bookkeeping, but the bigger picture. Maybe it's helping women feel financially confident, or helping business owners finally understand their numbers, or maybe helping clients sleep better at night because their books are handled. That's what connects. That's what creates content that doesn't just fill a feed, it creates trust. And if you're sitting here thinking, okay, Stephanie, this all sounds great, but I still freeze when it's time to write. Well, let me introduce you to a tool that changes everything. Here's the game changer, ladies. Your very own GPT, a custom AI that's trained to sound like you. This isn't ChatGPT giving you some generic caption. This is a tailored version of AI that knows your tone, your voice, your message, and your vibe. Imagine having a content partner that drafts emails and captions in your exact voice, uses your real stories and style, not just some generic bookkeeper tips, that helps you write confidently, quickly, and consistently, gives you solid drafts that feel like you. So all you have to do is review, polish, and post. No more blank screens. No more sounding like a robot. No more burnout from trying to do it all alone. I've helped bookkeepers create their own GPTs, and here's what they're saying. Stephanie, this finally sounds like me. I'm not overthinking content anymore. I actually look forward to showing up online now. And if you've been using templates that feel flat, forced, and just plain wrong, it's time to shift, girl. And AI can help you make that shift with ease. So DM me GPT on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll send you all the details on how to create your own GPT. Seriously, you deserve to show up in a way that feels easy, aligned, and real. Now, here's what standing out really looks like online. You share stories, not just numbers. You talk like a human, not a headline. You post even when it's messy, not just when it's perfect. You talk to one person, not a crowd. You stop waiting to feel ready and just start being real. When you show up like that, you connect. People see you, people trust you, and people hire you. Your content stops being a chore and starts building a community. So, quick recap. If you feel invisible online, it's likely because you're using a voice that's not yours. You're hiding behind templates that don't feel like you. You're second guessing instead of connecting. You're waiting for confidence instead of creating it. But, friend, you don't need to be louder. You just need to be you. And if this still feels hard, let's make it easier. DM me GPT to learn how to build your own custom content assistant. One that sounds like you, works like you, and saves you so many hours. Book a CEO hour and get clear on what you actually want to say. And remember, connection is way greater than perfection every single time. Your dream clients, they're not looking for perfect. They're looking for real. And you, just as you are, is more than enough. All right, ladies, I'll talk to you next week. Keep thriving. And until then, if you're ready to build your GPT, drop me a DM in Facebook or Instagram and let's get your content connecting. See you next time.